Up first this evening, the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, announced it will suspend Windalco's environmental permit. Now, NEPA held a press briefing today. Officials say they will be meeting with Windalco on Monday regarding the penalties. Anthony Lugg has the details.
Residents affected by the fish kill in the Rio Cobre have been calling on the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, to intervene. And after waiting more than a week, the agency responded. At a news conference on Friday, Chief Executive Officer of NEPA, Peter Knight, confirmed that Windalco's bauxite refinery in Yuatan is the source of the pollution.
What occurred over the past 8 days is totally unacceptable, and that the offending party, UC Rosal Windalco, will be made to answer for breaching the Wildlife Protection Act.
NEPA found that the river was contaminated with thousands of liters of harmful trade effluent. Lives have been upended, and for the people who depend on the river to make ends meet, they've had enough. So, what action will be taken?
We will serve the company a notice of intention to suspend the environmental permit and environmental license as provided for under Section 11 of the Natural Resources Conservation Authority Act. The notice of intention will be predicated on A, immediate reduction of the volume of trade effluent being held in the effluent holding pond. B, fast-tracking the completion of the effluent holding pond. C, replenishment of the environmental performance bond to the previous amount. And D, restriction on the operationalization of existing environmental permits for mining operations.
But Mr. Knight did not stop there. He also indicated that NEPA will draw down on the full amount of Windalco's environmental performance bond, which is valued at over $771,000.
We have already written to the commercial bank holding the environmental performance bond posted by UC Rosal Windalco as a condition for the operation of the refinery and the effluent holding bond to recover the full amount in favor of the NRCA, the Natural Resources Conservation Authority.
The recent fish kill in the Rio Cobre has again sparked complaints about NEPA's approach and delayed response to environmental breaches. The agency is talking tough.
Effective today and going forward, the agency will adopt an even more aggressive posture against companies, businesses, and individuals found in breach of permits and licenses, or those taking actions we consider deleterious to the environment and good environmental management and stewardship.
Anthony Lugg, TVJ News.
In the meantime, Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Matthew Samuda, says the actions outlined by NEPA demonstrates that the government is serious about accountability when environmental standards are breached.
We're not perfect, but we certainly are working hard to ensure that we do all in our power to hold those accountable who breach our environmental standards and our environmental laws. We're also doing all we can to demonstrate to the public that we're not paying lip service to the environment. We're protecting the cockpit country. We're protecting the Pedro banks, as the Prime Minister would have said in Parliament shortly. And unlike those who would have done things like build on Goat Island or approve coal plants for St. Elizabeth, this government is saying we will do all in our power to protect our air quality, our water quality, and certainly our soil quality.